It's DJI Pilot UK. Get ready for an exhilarating adventure as our skilled drone pilot takes to the skies above a breathtaking pride. In this captivating video, we showcase the perfect blend of technology and wildlife as our pilot flies the drone effortlessly, capturing stunning aerial shots of these magnificent creatures in their natural habitat. Get ready for an exhilarating adventure as our skilled drone pilot takes to the skies above a breathtaking pride of lions. In this captivating video, we showcase the perfect blend of technology and wildlife as our pilot flies the drone effortlessly, capturing stunning aerial shots of these magnificent creatures in their natural habitat. Watch in amazement as the lions, curious and playful, chase after the drone, creating a thrilling spectacle that's both entertaining and heartwarming. Not only is this a fun outing for the pilot, but it also provides exercise and stimulation for the lions as they engage in this unique interaction. Join us for this unforgettable experience, where nature meets innovation, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting wildlife adventures. Please like, comment and subscribe. Welcome back to DJI Pilot UK. It's DJI Pilot UK. In an effort to combat the rising concerns of unlicensed drone usage, the Dutch government has turned to an unexpected ally, eagles. With the increasing number of drones invading airspace, the need for effective countermeasures has never been more pressing. Drones can pose serious safety risks, especially near airports and crowded events. To tackle this issue, the Dutch government has initiated a unique program that trains eagles to intercept and capture drones. These majestic birds, with their incredible speed and agility, are being trained with a series of drills to recognize and catch these flying intruders. Eagles have been shown to be remarkably effective in detecting drones and can swoop in quickly to take them down, often without causing damage to themselves or the drone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into nature and technology. It's DJI Pilot UK. Join our adventurous drone pilot as he takes his FPV drone out for a spin in the streets, making new furry friends along the way. Watch as he creatively interacts with playful street dogs, capturing their antics from the sky. This heartwarming journey showcases the bond between humans and animals, all through the thrilling perspective of a drone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting adventures.
Why, oh 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 why, why, oh 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 why, oh. You finish watching this video, you'd arrive at one conclusion. Animals don't like drones. These drones invade their space and get all up in their faces. Some of these animals won't just sit there and do nothing. They would get up into the drone's business as well. From stick-wielding chimps to high-flying kangaroos, join us as we look at some animals that are not afraid to take on these robotic trespassers of the sky. Hello and welcome to another episode of Forever Green. And this time we'll be showing you some of the most epic clashes between animals and drones. You're not gonna believe what our number 2 pig did to this drone. Keep watching. Number 30. Chimps versus drone. What do you call a stick-wielding chimp? Answer, a drone crusher. These chimps were seemingly having a good time in the sweet, serene burger zoo in the Netherlands when a drone came buzzing down to interrupt. This chimp decided to take care of the problem by pulling out his problem-solving stick. He missed the first time, but there was no way he was gonna miss the second time around. Then this other guy stepped up to make sure the drone stayed down. Number 29. Alligator versus drone. From chimps that didn't want to be interrupted to another animal that just wanted a little privacy while lounging in the river. Perhaps the gator was trying to sneak up on prey, but this drone seemed to be getting all up in his business. He wasn't gonna let this electronic pest ruin his day. Check out how he attempted to jump out of the water to pluck it out from above him. The drone is lucky gators don't know how to use sticks. Number 28. Ram versus drone. Our next matchup is between a ram and a pestering drone. The drone was flown over the area where the ram was and was brought to pry into the ram's lunch of some fresh, juicy leaves. The ram told the drone to piss off, the only way he knows how, headbutting the flying thingy to the ground. The ram must have thought he could finally enjoy its meal in peace before the drone's pilot decided to retrieve the remains of the drone from the bush. As he tries to outrun the ram, he also gets some. Number 27. Geese versus drone. We all know geese can be very territorial and aggressive birds. On a relaxing day on the golf course, these gentlemen were just playing golf and filming the entire experience before an epic battle between the geese and drone ruined the day. These geese probably ruled this part of the course and wouldn't want to share it with the golfers, much less a drone. They jumped at the drone and crashed it within a flash, but in fairness to the geese, the drone did wander a little too far. Number 26. Hawk vs. Drone. With drones, you can get a bird's eye view of any place, but what happens when you use drones and don't seek the permission of the kings of the skies themselves? They're sent tumbling down from mid-air. This bird of prey isn't letting some electronic device steal its thunder. Number 25. Shark vs. Drone. While some drones provide you with a bird's eye view, others are used to study the behavior of marine animals from up close. These drones are called underwater drones or ROVs. This group of scientists wanted to study great white sharks by using their new toy to get a panorama view, but instead of getting a panoramic view, it's their drone that gets an all-round biting. The sharks weren't too sure what it was initially, but as they got comfortable enough to attack, they did from every angle, leaving the drone severely dented. Number 24. Cheetah vs. Drone. This cheetah recognizes competition when it sees one. The elusive drone seemed to be teasing the cheetah, but he's not gonna let some flying thingy tease him and get away with it. Did you see those claws? That drone is lucky the cheetah didn't successfully land, that's why. Number 23. Pet dogs vs. Drone. Sometimes some owners decide to have fun with their dogs by making them run after a drone. In cases where the owner is an excellent pilot, it's all fun and no one gets hurt. You can make them run the length of your backyard, jump and make them feel they can catch the drone, just as you can see here. And other times, well, the drone gets snatched up from midair. That's gotta hurt either the drone or its owner.
Oh my lord!
Number 22. Deer vs. Drone. Some animals may be slow in acting against or attacking anything that seems to follow them for no good reason. Take the ram we talked about earlier as an example. But as soon as this chap sees that he's being followed by a drone, he wastes no time in headbutting the stalker to the ground. Then he runs off to make sure he isn't followed a second time. Number 21. Kangaroo vs. Drone. When this drone decided to step into Roo Town, it was immediately met by a hostile kangaroo who is probably the protector of the group. The Roo didn't want anyone prying into how the Roos did their business, so it chased the drone as far as he could. But as soon as it realizes the drone wasn't gonna leave peacefully, it gives it a powerful whack in the face. Number 20. Eagle vs. Drone. What if we could get these hostile birds of prey to hunt down drones in areas drone flying is prohibited? That means we'd have given these birds an avenue to channel their sheer urge to destroy stuff. Well, that's exactly what the Dutch National Police have succeeded in achieving. They partnered with a raptor training company to train eagles to hunt down drones. The eagles would snatch the flying device and land it somewhere safe. Pretty cool way of dealing with drones, don't you think? Number 19. Tigers vs. Drone. When these Siberian tigers got wind that this drone had discovered their secret hideout, they weren't gonna let it share that information with anyone else. What did they do? The whole gang comes after it, and when you've got a group of tigers on your tail, you know it's only a matter of time before they got to you. The big cats bring down the drone and make sure it never leaves with that information, so they thought. Number 18. Cat vs. Drone. Cats weren't gonna miss out on all the fun. They wouldn't possibly pass up the chance to smash something you love so dearly. Did you see the look on his face as he knocked the drone to the ground? It was kinda in a get this thing out of my face manner. Number 17. Bear vs. Drone. After probably tailing the drone for a long time, this bear finally gets a chance to have a closer look at what this flying object really is. The drone perched on the grasses, and the bear literally took some curious swipes at it, tipping the drone over in the process. Number 16. Leopard vs. Drone. This daredevil drone pilot teases his leopard into chasing this drone, Just as his cousin, the cheetah, did, this leopard wouldn't allow some drone to outrun him. Better luck catching it next time. Number 15. Raven vs. Drone. Out in the Middle East, ravens seem to hate the sight of drones. Ordinarily, it's a common theme for birds to go after drones when they encounter them in the sky. But what makes this raven peculiar is that he refused to give up on the chase. Relentlessly chasing after the drone, the chase went on forever, but the raven never got to bring down the drone. Number 14. Moose vs. Drone. From the onset, this moose looked a little uninterested in playing with the drone. However, a couple of moments later, it seemed as though he wanted to make friends with the drone and not attack it. But who knows what would have happened if the drone had followed the moose a little longer. We see what you're trying to do, you sly moose. Number 13. Lion vs. Drone. Some of the big cats featured in this video have had a more direct approach to taking down drones, with some of them failing rather horribly. But it seems the king of the jungle has got it figured. You don't whack down the drones, let the tree do that for you. Then you go in afterward to finish it off. After all, they don't have wings and can't wield sticks, so the lion dodges the drone, causing it to crash into a nearby tree before destroying it. Number 12. Zoo tiger vs. Drone. This was an act straight out of the moose's playbook. This cunning tiger was having his leisure time in his enclosure when the drone's pilot decided to have an up-close and personal shot of the tiger. The tiger looked calm and unbothered about the drone's presence in his territory. Unknown to the drone's pilot, it was waiting for the right time to attack. As soon as the drone was low and close enough, the tiger pounced and sent the drone crashing down. Number 11. Angry cat vs. Drone. What would you do if someone put some piece of gadget in your face, and the said gadget creeps the hell out of you? Apparently, cats have only one way of treating things they fear. Their knee-jerk reaction is to immediately attack whatsoever is threatening them by smacking them to them. Before we move on to the next 10 picks, we have a challenge for you. If you can like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, you'll win 10 years of amazing luck. Try it. Number 10. Pigeon vs. Drone. In an unfortunate incident, this drone got in the middle of a flight of pigeons, and it wasn't spared. The pigeons were probably on a top-secret mission and wouldn't be delayed by a piece of toy. I'm sure the drone driver would love to know which one of the pigeons attacked the drone, but for now, he should be focused on locating his drone and fixing it or getting a new one altogether. Number 9. Labradors vs. Drone. In what would have been an enjoyable time at the fields with these dogs, their owner makes the mistake of flying the drone too low. And right before his eyes, one of the labs jumps and bites the drone out of the air. All he could do was to caution the dog from doing further damage. Number 8. Polar bear vs. Drone. Different animals have varying ways of catching their prey, and with polar bears, grandmasters of hunting, there are very sneaky ways of catching prey. This polar bear decided to attack the drone from under the ice. He would constantly go under the ice and pop back up, hoping it would come out underneath the drone. But the drone driver knew precisely what it was trying to do and avoided the polar bear. On seeing that the drone's driver has got him figured out, he decides to continue spending time with his date. Number 7. Osprey vs. Drone. When you visit the park with your drone, try not to fly too close to any bird's nest unless you want to go home with a damaged drone. You never know what kind of bird lives there. As soon as this curious pilot discovered an osprey lived up in the nest, he quickly retreated, following a warning display from one of the ospreys. Also, birds are very territorial and would attack anything that comes too close to comfort. Number 7. Disgruntled hawk vs. drone. Remember what I said about birds being territorial? Apparently, there was a new kid in the block in the airspace of this hawk and didn't seem to pay homage. The hawk wasn't happy someone was invading his airspace, and he swats the drone to the ground. Number 6. Giraffe vs. Drone. Although it's prohibited to fly a drone over certain animal enclosures, in fact, many zoos prohibit this, especially for giraffes. as they believe it scares them. This giraffe doesn't look scared, instead he seems curious and would like to make friends with the drone. On second thoughts, it might just wrap its long tongue around it and send the drone crashing down. Good thing the drone got out of there in time. Number 5. Australian magpie versus drone. This drone driver is guilty of 2 offenses. 1. He was flying in this Australian magpie's airspace, and 2. He was flying recklessly. For those reasons, the bird sees the drone as an unworthy entity in its airspace. He makes sure the drone successfully crashes to the ground by following it all the way down. Number 4. High-flying kangaroo versus drone. It was a pretty typical day for these kangaroos. All they wanted was to go about their day-to-day activities without any prying eyes. They observed that something from the sky seemed to be buzzing in their ears. They tried their hardest to ignore the noise, but it just wouldn't go away until the high-flying roo reached into the sky and plucked the disturbance from midair. Number 3. Pigeons versus drone. This is the second round of the pigeon versus drone duel, although this time around, it's the drone that's on a mission. The drone was being used to get the area's aerial view. I don't want to say bird's eye view in respect to the birds. Apparently, they chose the wrong day to do it because it clashed with the flight parade of the pigeons in that area. And from the outcome, there wasn't enough room for both of them. Number 2. Geese drowns drone. Geese are aggressive birds. I don't think we can stress that enough. They managed to take their aggressiveness to another level by being the only animal on this list to drown a drone. The goose came at the drone out of nowhere and sent it for a little drink